we going?
Yeah, I'm right there. I mean, I click record.
Greetings, everyone. We are on a podcast. First time ever doing one of these.
And guess what? I still don't know the name of it. I'm going to figure it out after this.
You don't even know a name for it.
I don't have a name yet.
PJ's podcast.
PJs. Don't do that. You're going to get me sued now. PJs is in the coffee?
No pajamas.
Yeah, okay.
How does that work?
I was like going to jump back and forth.
Welcome, everyone, to the first episode of Mr. Johnson's podcast.
All right, y'all. It's back to school season, and I brought someone who's lived through all the real highs and lows of high school, from the first day nerves to navigating classes and friendships. If you're a parent, freshman, or just someone who loves some good high school tea, you're going to want to sit down for this. Let's talk about what really goes down on the first day. So I would like to introduce my guest.
I am the one and only Dawson Penn. Okay.
He shouldn't have been my first guest, but it's okay. All right, so let's kind of get this started. So the first segment, we want to talk about first days flashbacks. So let's go ahead and rewind back to your first day of school. So what was it really like for you?
First day of high school, like first day of kindergarten?
First day of high school. No.
Oh, first day of high school was just,
Education.
I don't know how I feel about it. It was like, I was a little nervous, but at the same time, I was kind of ready for it. Main reason, my phone. Teachers aren't as strict when it comes to high school, but all of the middle school teachers at my school made it seem that when you get into high school, the teachers are going to be like monsters. They're always out to get you. But it's not like that.
No.
I think it was actually a lot easier than it was said to be, because most of the teachers in my school would say that the high school teachers aren't going to help you. They're just not going to be your friend. They don't want, like, it was a whole thing. But high school is okay.
Okay.
It was all right.
So would you say that your high school experience has been better in terms of your middle school experience?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So
High school's been
elaborate on that a little bit. So middle school,
Well,
knows a
middle
bunch of drama.
school's not. It's just a lot of stuff that I feel like I don't need. I know there's a lot of stuff in school that you do that you don't need, but middle school's like, I'll do all these tests and everything, but what really matters is high school and like the grades you got to go through to high school, and then you graduate and all that. But I feel like high school matters a little more than middle school. So why do we need to focus all of this stuff on middle school and make it hard on middle school and then come up to high school to this big change and it be easier than it is with middle school? So I feel like if anything, they need to lighten up on middle school and make high school a little bit harder.
Because, I mean, I was the same way in terms of educating, and even I had to self-reflect and say, okay, well, middle school curriculum in general is way tougher, in my opinion, than when you transition to high school. You're like, wait a minute, oh, this stuff is easy. And I think it's because it's specifically geared towards certain aspects. Like, for example, in math, you have, pre-algebra, and then when you get to ninth grade, it's algebra 1, and then you get geometry, and then you get algebra 2. So it's more driven towards specific subjects, which I agree with you in terms of middle school needs to be the same way. I think high school needs a overall, adjustment. But this is not about me. This is about going on what's going on with you. What do you wish someone told you for your first day of high school? First day of school coming in, you're new. Everything is different, right? You got some of your friends group, but then you got some new people coming in. A
little bit of thinking on this one.
Okay.
It's not what everyone has talked it up to be, this big, bad high school, how you're going to go up there and it's going to be hard and everything's going to be like this and this. It's just not. It's honestly easier.
That's easier.
Like specific subjects and things like that, teachers get up and they actually teach it instead of just giving you a Chromebook and saying,
here you go.
Do it.
Right. Here you go. Okay. What's something freshmen stress over that really doesn't matter? What do you think this is my best advice for you?
Don't be nervous. There's just no need for it. I mean, it's going to be easier than what you think. But a lot of times you're nervous doing anything that's new. But it's not hard.
When you came in for your freshman year, were you nervous, or rather you was just like, okay, I just need to find my footing?
I was a little bit excited, actually. I was a little nervous, but mostly I was more excited than I was nervous.
Okay, so more of like like you said, excitement, but kind of like anxious, right? So in between,
Yeah.
it's like you're nervous, but at the same time, you're excited to see what's new, what's going on out there. And there's just some different perspective for people. Some people are like, oh, well, this is going to be different clicks that goes on in there, which that's
Right.
true. I mean, everyone has that motion. So for you, now that you're an upperclassman, you're going into your junior, right? What can you tell also freshmen or upcoming sophomore people who are kind of transitioning back into traditional schools? What would you tell them in terms of like the clickness that goes on? Like, do you tell people to stand, be true to yourself? Or because some people adjust themselves based off who they're around.
Right.
And I think that can be, stigmatizing issue that goes on.
There's just
in
going to be
yourself.
those groups of people. You might have your group of people, and then there's a whole other group of people over there that you don't feel like being affiliated with unless it's Friday night and you're drinking a little bit. But, I don't have I'm not in a big clique of people. Clique,
Right.
whatever you want to call it. But I go to school. I don't even go to break most of the time. I go, and no, I'm not depressed. But I just go sit in the counselor's office and talk to the counselors. Like, me and Drayden have a tight bond with the counselors, not
Right.
because we're depressed or anything, just
Right.
because we don't like being affiliated with the big groups and big parties and all the stuff like that. We just
Right.
sit to the side and let everything happen, and we
Right.
just do it our own way.
Okay, I like that. So stick true to yourself and don't try to adapt to other people's
Right.
who's popular
Don't
and who's
change
not.
because of what somebody else wants you to do. Just be yourself.
There you go. Okay, I like that. And in terms of those, because people are not going to see it hindsight, and I know it was kind of like that even for me in high school, and I know it's probably happened for you because, we've had our talks outside of this.
Right.
So from freshman year till now, has your friendship groups changed significantly?
Absolutely.
So
Yes,
can you
they have.
elaborate on, not necessarily name dropping because we don't want to
Right.
do that nowhere, but in terms of what's going on, what would you tell people that are going through high school? Right.
I don't know if it's the people change. It's the people changing for sure. Like your
Right.
big groups of friends, you might have a big group of 15 people, but by the time you end high school, it's going to be down to a few, maybe 4 or 5. It's just going to split.
Yeah.
You're going to have those couple tight friends, and you're going to have those other ones that are like,
Yeah.
they're okay sometimes, and other times they don't want to be talked to or messed
Right.
around. But honestly, I think it's popularity that messes up people. People wanting just to be like
So true.
everybody else.
Yep.
Like, well, they're over there talking, having fun, and I'm over here doing this. Well, I don't want to go over there and be like them. Let's just go over there and be like them. And then you got your big group of people, and there's certain few leave, and the other certain few stick to their self and and be their self instead of trying to chase popularity.
I do agree with that. A lot of people, especially when they come in, especially freshmen, they get to that peer pressure. Like, I want to be a part of a group
Right.
and I want to fit in quick and now. And so they see these popular kids. And so they jump in there trying to impress them. And, I feel like the upperclassmen are going to know that. So let's give them some tasks that are going to be therefore getting them in trouble. And they be like,
Right.
oh, man, you cool. I'm sorry that you got in trouble, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But they're really not there for you when it comes down to the end of
Like
it, right?
making freshmen, you're being a junior or a senior, and you're over there making freshmen start fights.
Yes.
Look, just go over there and tell them that they've been talking stuff about you, and then they'll start fighting.
Yes.
I'll let you know if you really that guy or not.
Exactly.
They come over there, and then they start this whole fight, and they get detention or they get alternative.
Yeah.
All because of trying to chase popularity.
Yeah. You got to be careful on who your friend group are going to be, freshmen, upcoming, and even those in high school, because at the end of the day, it's high school. A lot of people chase popularity, like you were saying.
Right.
But guess what? Hot take. Popularity is not going to matter in the next 5 years.
Indeed,
Especially
it
after you
will
graduate.
not.
It's not going to happen, right? Even for me, I was popular in high school, yes, and all this other stuff, but that doesn't matter. It's what you do on the outside for yourself in order for you to grow.
Exactly.
So if you're a people pleaser, people crowd, hey, I got to follow everybody, that can lead to other gateway things in the future. And I know parents can agree with me on that. I know you've been there and seen it. I've seen it. So just be mindful of that. So we're going to switch topics. We're going to go to our second segment. It's going to be called This or That. Okay. So basically, it's going to be a rapid fire round, and you got to pick one. There's no both to it. Okay.
All
So we'll
right.
start off with a little bit of easier questions. Okay.
Okay.
So texting or FaceTime?
How's a good one?
I thought that would have been easy. I got
It just
mine.
depends on the situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm really aggravated with somebody,
Yeah.
I really don't want to talk to them face to face, and I don't want to FaceTime. I'll just text them about it. But if I'm in a great mood, I'm going to FaceTime you. Like, what's up, bro?
What it do? Okay.
It just depends on how I'm feeling.
So
you
it's
know what I mean?
circumstantial,
Yeah,
basically. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
For me, I don't mind FaceTiming, but when it's something I need to text you real quick, I'm more of a texter at the same time because I'm always busy, rapid fire going places. So if I'm cool with you, FaceTime, because I don't FaceTime everybody.
Just depends on the
It depends, right? Okay, pizza or tacos?
Pizza all the way.
Pizza all the way. Okay.
I don't mess with tacos.
You don't mess with tacos?
I'm
What?
a picky eater.
Not, shrimp tacos? Come on,
I don't
now.
eat them.
The burritas, I think that you dop it in them.
The burrito tacos or whatever. My mom was making those the other day.
Boy.
She made them for real. She
Is
made
it
'em
bad I
fresh.
still haven't had any? Y'all don't roast me in the comments. But I've never had one yet.
I don't
people
need
say
'em.
they're good.
My mom makes them. My dad eats them.
You tried
He
'em?
loves Nope. I don't eat them. I'm picky.
We're going to have to go somewhere and try that. Okay. Group project or solo essay?
Depends on what the group project
I
is.
knew you was going to say that. Depends on the group and the group project.
Exactly. So, like, if I have a group project and I got to do, like, say, you can either do a solo essay or you can do a group project, but it's got to be a play. You got to dress up and you got to perform this story.
Right.
Like almost like an essay is like a script, and you got to follow the script.
Okay.
I feel like in my personal phase, I would rather write an essay than to put on a whole play, because a lot of times if you're going to do a big group project, if you don't stay on it, not everybody's going to know what to do, and not everybody's going to be a part of it.
Right.
You'll just have those one or two in the group, and then the other two will just tag along and then make the rest of them look goofy.
That's true. Yeah, I would rather solo essay too, just because I know for a fact that if I'm putting in the work and you're part of my group and you're doing nothing,
right?
I'm sorry. Listen, first of all, people who I worked with in group projects in high school, middle school, they already know I didn't play. So I would tell them, like, listen, it's either you're going to be, when we're in a group, you're going to put in some type of work and we're going to delegate who's doing what. Because if you're not doing your part, I don't mind picking up your slack.
Right.
But I'm snitching, and I'm going to tell the teacher that you did not do your part. I'm snitching. I'm sorry. I just believe.
Stupid.
Sorry. I just believe when credit is due, credit is due. If you're not putting in the work, sorry. I wash my hands with. That's why I got to do solo essay.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want to burn bridges
I've
like
absolutely, like, come in on some group projects, like my group or whatever. If I'm not even in a group, miss school the day they started the group project or the first 2 days they've been doing it, come back to school the last day when the project is due, jump in with somebody's group, color two things, get my 100 for it. Did that a couple times.
that. Yeah, but if you missed it, that's one thing. But
Right.
if you, if you missed it, even if it's purposeful, I'm looking at the camera specifically for certain people, you know that it needs to get done, fine, whatever.
Right.
But if you're here and you're not putting in any work, you're goofing off, I can't be in a group with you. That's why I got to do solo.
Right.
There's some friends who I know is going to do the work, right? Especially if you're in the same class. But if I know we're cool and you don't do work, I'm not going to group up with you. Hey, man, what's up, CJ? Sorry. Listen. Go over there, and cause I know who you
Get
are.
this microphone too far away, because I know I don't want it to not be able to hear me.
Oh, it's going to get you. Trust me, it's going to get you. Okay, I got it. So next one, summer break or winter break? That's tough. I know it. We hadn't even gotten to the hard ones, I don't think. I got my answer, too.
I'm going to say winter break.
Yep.
The only reason I'm going to say that
Winter break.
is because when it's cold outside, all the hunting seasons are open. And that's just what I do.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, when summer comes around, all the hunting seasons are closed. And honest with you, we don't really have a winter. Like, we can have a week or two where it's really cold, and the next week it's 85 degrees again. So winter break would really just be like a mix between winter and like...
It's like winter, fall,
Yeah.
spring type of weather, because summer, it hot down here. We
It's
got
hot,
humidity
man.
in Mississippi.
Real hot.
It hot.
Dad.
I'm talking about it's devil's butt crack right now. So, nah, I would winter break all the way. I used to when I was younger in summer. Oh, yeah, I love summer break, blah, blah, blah.
I love
And
summer break still.
It used to be less hot. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Mentally, when I was a teenager, it wasn't as hot as now. Like, it's blazing booty cheeks out
Because
here.
you're getting a little bit old.
Meet me after this.
I got
anyway,
him.
PE or math class?
PE.
PE. Okay.
That's just an easy
That's a
question.
little shot to my gut. Okay. So, take a test without studying or doing a presentation in front of the class. Ooh.
Take a test without studying.
Yeah.
I do that anyway. Every time I take a test.
You don't study?
It depends now.
That
Like,
study.
the only I don't. English test is one. History test. If I don't study for a history test,
You're
those
cooked.
are the ones that'll get me.
Because you got to know
But-
it. It's factual.
Math and English, a lot of times, English ones are you just read. Like
true.
the paragraph's there. You don't have to study a paragraph to find. You just got to read it.
Right. It's common sense.
Right, and math is if you're listening when the teacher's teaching, you got it.
Yeah. That's
That's
true.
easy. I don't never study. I don't
Some
study
people hate
ever.
math. Literally, math is nothing but if
Math
you're
is
not
so
good at it,
easy.
you practice it. Like, I know some students, math just doesn't click for them. They just kind of freeze up. I'm like, you have to practice.
How good's the editing finna be on this video?
Oh,
Real good.
I'm
Hopefully it's good.
gonna have AI edit. I'm gonna cut this part out. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a mixture. It's gonna be a mixture. Okay, got one. So get grounded for a month or give up your phone for 5 days.
I'm giving up my phone for 5 days.
I can do that. Some people are crackheads though. Like some of my students that I've seen and witnessed,
I ain't even gonna
they
lie
cannot
to
have
you.
their phone.
My mama take my phone. I'm a tweaker. But it's like I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm gonna bring you next, Miss Penton.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Johnson.
What?
What is the deal with all the bubbles on your screen? I'm noticing it.
I'm cutting that out. Anyway, okay. They just gonna catch us laughing. They're gonna be like, "What they laughing about?"
It's
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
It's fine. It's
All
fine.
right. So be popular or be invisible.
Invisible would be pretty cool.
Okay,
But-
not that invisible. I'm just talking about like people don't really necessarily notice you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about being invisible.
No.
Nobody can see
Not
me.
invisible. Like
Oh, I'm
invisible
being
in
popular.
terms of you rather
I'm
be.
being popular. I was gonna say something
There's
earlier.
consequences to being popular, though.
Yeah, but I was thinking about something earlier.
What?
All these kids, in my reference, I call people mopers. Does Drayden get mad about that? Yes. Does some get mad about that? Yes.
Mopers in what context? What?
I don't
elaborate a
really
little
know,
bit.
honestly. Like, just call people mopers. I just call them it. I don't know why. I just.
But what does that mean?
I don't know. Mopers is like you walk around sad all the time.
Oh.
But I call people mopers just call them mopers. Get a load of this moper. Like, I don't know. It's just something I do, and it makes Drayden mad. Like, really mad. He gets mad at me. And he wants
This
to fight me.
generation.
But-
I'm a part of this generation, by the way. I'm like the older side.
It's hard to
of this
say it,
generation.
but the ones we call mopers, because I'm not the only one to say moper,
Yeah. Okay, you're the first one. I've
are
heard.
gonna be the ones that make it. Like these popular kids that are getting it are some will make
Right.
it and do good in life, but these ones that everybody's calling mopers, I call people mopers all the time. But the quiet kids, not necessarily the quiet kids, but like the ones that
Stick to themselves.
Stick to
for
themselves.
the most part.
the ones that's all A honor roll, the ones that's quiet kids you just don't think about, the ones that are
Right.
really smart that you always trying to cheat off of. Them, that's the ones that are going to secretly just pop out, whoop, making a lot of money because they're smart. They stay to themselves, and then out at the end, when all these popular kids split up and they ain't got no friends no more, they struggle and don't know what to do. But these other kids over here that's been in themselves the whole time,
Yep.
out there making them G's.
Oh yeah, people don't talk about that. Listen, tell me he's wrong. Tell me he's wrong.
I'm not.
Some people that I know who are the most popular right now are either broke or they're, you know, going around still trying to figure themselves out, which, hey, kudos to you. Life, things change, right? But at the same time, those who stuck to themselves or kind of knew themselves a little bit better, they're doing good. So
He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
fight me about it. No, I'm joking. All right, we're almost done with this or that. Okay.
All right.
Go to prom alone or miss it entirely.
Going to prom alone.
I agree with that. Yeah. Go to the dances, guys. The prom, all that. Just go to every event, even if you're like what he said, a moper.
100%.
You never know. You might find your clique there. You might find someone that you might be interested in.
Me personally, something I'm going to tell any incoming freshmen.
What?
High school homecoming.
Okay.
At my school.
Okay.
Most know where my school is.
Yep.
Is not it. Ooh. Homecoming at my school is not good.
Not freshman year. I was there for freshman year. We was having a good time. Well, we
you was having a good time, but you're also like, oh,
don't put me out. Don't put me out.
But
hey, people who was around me, we was vibing.
Last homecoming we had, I think.
I heard it was buns.
It was horrible.
I heard it was buns.
Everybody
Our
left.
prom this year or last
everybody
year.
Everybody
left
after about an hour of everybody getting there. Also, it was on a Friday night after a football game at home.
I remember that. Yeah.
So we had a home football game, and homecoming was
same
after
day.
So not only was it bad, but hardly anybody came. And then when everybody did come, they was there for like an hour.
Yep.
And then it ended at 11:30, I think. And at 11 o'clock, the place was cleared.
Jeez.
Everybody just left. It was bad. Wasn't real good. Just letting y'all incoming freshmen know.
So hindsight, first of all, the school, which they might know, let's ensure next time that we don't have a football game on the same day as homecoming.
Not smart.
That's not a good move, okay? And I feel like it's also up to the DJ and who's there around in terms of the homecoming. Because I think
they need to be less strict on the music that's being played.
I agree with that.
We are now in high school, the big high school. So, not saying it needs to be filled with vulgar language.
Right.
As in cuss words. But a couple here and there is not going to hurt us. Most people... Almost every person in a normal day-to-day basis is going to hear a cuss word here and there.
So suggestion, schools, let's make sure that we give the students the creativity and also the ability to kind of plan it. Because I know you kind of have student council kind of do it, but it's mainly the teachers who are a part of it that overtake it. So make sure, give us some song suggestions. That's current and relevant. Because I know for a fact, I don't always listen to the same songs that they listen to and vice versa, right? But it's their homecoming. Right, so give them some input on the songs, DJs, where the venue could technically be at, and make sure that it's efficient. That goes for prom too, in my opinion. I'm still surprised that with prom nowadays, you guys can't drive yourselves.
Yeah, that's a little crazy too. But I mean,
insane. I get what they're trying to do for safety reasons.
Drinking at prom,
but who? Me?
People.
I know. Some do. Some people pregame, which I get. But at the same time, that's up to the parents to make sure to hold them accountable. Like, I know they're trying to stop and
as long as they're not driving, you know.
Right. Exactly. Have someone, a designated driver, or if you have parents, hey, parents, can you drive us there? Because we're already, you know.
If your parents are okay with you drinking a little bit.
Right.
Just make sure to get a ride. Don't drink and drive. Just.
Exactly.
I promise. It's going to be okay.
Because taking the bus and packing people who are already
way better than being dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you.
So that's why I'm 50-50, but my high school, I drove. I didn't drink or anything like that. I drove to my prom. You know, of course, I got prom king. Anyway.
You got prom what?
I got prom king.
No, you didn't.
I did.
This goofy guy.
Watch. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna clip it in here. It's gonna. I promise you, I won prom.
He's gonna put it over my face.
Yes, I am.
Right now, put Mr. Johnson's big old hair right here.
Okay. You know what? I was Wakanda boy. I was.
It was what?
I had my little.
I thought you said something there.
I said Wakanda. What you thought I said?
You don't even want to know what I thought you said.
Okay, moving on. Okay, last one. We still didn't do this or that. Sorry, y'all. This is the first run. Okay, lose all of your photos or all of your text forever. Text messages forever.
All of my text messages forever.
I will agree with that. I have too many memories.
Pictures just have to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, do I have a lot of pictures in
the text messages thread that you haven't saved? Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But I think
would I need those sometimes? Yes, I do. Because when people ask me, like, you remember that girl? Yeah, I remember that girl. Look at this. Let me go to our message real quick. Look at our saved in chats. Yes, I do. I remember that girl. You remember me? Yeah, boy. You know you do.
Okay.
Brother,
All right.
All right. So segment 3. This is where we do hot takes. So basically, they're going to give me some hot takes, and we're going to talk about it a little bit, and then we'll move on to segment 4. So hot takes. Let's go ahead and start off with our special guest. So give me. Come on. Let's start with the first hot take you got. Do you have any? What's up?
I'm going to go with the one I talked to you about earlier.
Okay. What was it?
I'm thinking, why do children have to come to school and have to pay for school lunch? Okay, you know what I mean? I just don't think it's okay. I mean, yes, it's only like $1.50, but is it really worth that $1.50?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even think so, honestly. Now, it just depends. Some people love school lunch, but most pull the buzzer right here.
What was crazy is that when I went there, like, I was told that you guys were served cheese and pepperonis at one point. And I thought I was lying, but then when I worked there,
Yeah.
cheese, pepperoni, chips. That was their school lunch.
Really badly for a long time, actually. It was it was pepperoni, cheese, a singular half of a boiled egg, which is nasty. And a bag of Cheez-Its, actually, to be exact, is a bag of Cheez-Its.
Wow.
I don't eat school lunch. That's just nasty. I will never. I'd rather go to school and not eat all day than eat a school lunch.
I agree with that.
But
bring
having to pay for a school lunch where I'm legally obligated to be
for darn near 8 hours.
Exactly. You're there, and some people more than 8 hours, so you have to ride a school bus home.
Yep, that's true.
So you just think about that. I have to be there. So it'd be like you telling me I have to come here, but I have to pay to be on this podcast.
Oh,
I have no other option but to be here, but I have to pay to be on it.
that's crazy. Yeah, no.
That's just weird.
It
All
is.
right, now we're going to move over to Mr. Johnson's hot take.
No, what about your hot take? No, you got any more? That was the only one you had in your bag.
That was the only one I had in the bag right now.
That's all you had in the bag? Okay, so here's one of my hot takes.
All right.
School should absolutely start later in the day. Why are we starting at 7:30 in the morning? I don't understand why we as adults barely like getting up at 6, 5, 7 in the morning. So why are we obligated and expect our students to be able to perform efficiently when you're making them get up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning? Some of them got to ride the bus. Some people even got to get up early as 4.
Yes,
in
indeed.
the morning.
Not me. I
to get there.
6.
Right. So school should start, in my opinion, 8:30. I'll be okay with that because then give a little Z's because sleep is important. Statistically, sleep is very vital to a growing person's brain.
I know, and the teachers get aggravated for people sleeping in class. Yeah, you need to be listening and learning and all that. But, yeah, think about it. You've been getting up at 4 or 5:30, like 6 o'clock in the morning for a week. It's Friday. You're like, you're going to be drowsy. You know what I mean? You've been getting up every day early.
That's true.
And then if you sleep late on Saturdays and Sundays, it messes your whole schedule up.
You come Monday looking like a zombie.
Exactly. And
Just tired.
It's a little hard, but I'm going to say on that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Here's another one. I got a second hot take. Too many kids pick colleges because of pressure, not purpose.
That's one of those. It's like,
hear me out though, because what do all schools, high school traditionally, push? Be honest, most of the time.
Go to community college.
Go to a community college or go to a college. Period. Right. Like when I was in high school, it's go to college, go to college, go to college.
Our school right now, in our CTE program, if you do your full 2 years and you have a 90 GPA or above,
full ride.
You get a full ride
to the community college.
To the community college.
Right.
And if you get below a 90, like an 80 or something like that,
half.
You get a half.
Right.
Which is, I mean, that's not bad. You know
They've improved a lot in terms of the initiatives, but also you have to understand that some counselors, in my opinion, that I've seen are laid back and they don't push enough on the students and have that one-on-one conversations with them to make sure there's a pathway. I feel like because there's a lot of students at a traditional school, phone call. Let me guess, that's Easter.
Nope, it's my little brother. We're not even going to talk to him right now. I don't like him.
Ooh.
I'm joking.
great.
I'm joking.
You
He's
might
just a
cut
little
that.
nervous.
But yeah, going on to that, I feel like there are other opportunities in school that you could push towards trade in other places. Like, they don't emphasize that enough.
Right.
Because a lot of times we push them to get into student loan and college debt, especially if they don't know what they're doing.
Right.
Because most students don't know where they want to go, what they want to do. Some do, but not everyone has a direction. So that's my little hot take. And here's another one. I got my third and final one.
Ooh,
listen, I'm rolling
this is
today.
his final
I'm rolling.
one.
Let me put it together. My third and
I have
final
a hot take. I found another one. I'm thinking of it. You go first.
No, you go first.
Nope.
Because mine is as soon as you said you had a second one, mine went away.
You lying.
I know I'm not. What's your second hot take?
I think that we shouldn't have to learn things in school that we're not going to need in a day-to-day basis.
That's the one I was thinking of. Because why do I need to know algebra 2?
Well, you
I'm
might
sorry.
need algebra depending on what you're doing.
Depending on what I'm doing,
Right.
right? So I feel like, okay, so the hot take that I would piggyback on yours is that if I know what I want to get myself into, I should be required to take those classes that's pushed towards what I want to do. So if I want to become a nurse, yes, I'm going to need some algebra. I'm going to need more sciences.
Right.
I'm going to need those things. But if I want to become...
But if I'm going to go be an artist, why do I need to take math?
Why do I need to take algebra 2?
Well, no. You might have to have math to measurements and stuff like that, depending on what kind of art you're doing.
That's geometry.
He got me.
So I see what you're saying, but it's little hot takes.
But that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. We both piggyback on that.
Like, just extra things that you don't need. Like, why
True.
do I need to know?
I agree with that.
What's it called? Physical science. Why do I need to know that? I don't need to know that plants reproduce by photosynthesis. I don't need that. Why do I want to know that? I mean, I just don't need the science.
Let's teach more life skills
Right.
instead of academics.
Like Mr. Johnson does over here at Brighter Minds Tutoring and Teaching Academy.
You messed up. It's Brighter Minds Academy and Tutoring. But we're gonna talk about stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into the Teacher Says game. So this is a segment that has classic teacher sayings, and we're gonna see if you're able to finish them.
All right.
Okay? So the bell doesn't dismiss you.
I do.
Do you hate that saying?
I indeed do. It just depends on the teacher. Some teachers don't do it.
Yeah,
Others do it. But like, it just let me leave a minute early.
Right.
What's it gonna hurt if I leave?
What's the purpose of the bell if the bell is ringing and you won't let us go?
Exactly, because the bell don't dismiss you. I do.
A little power. All right. If you're talking, you're not
Listening.
Dang, he's
I knew that one.
He's doing pretty good, huh?
Shimmy.
He should know this one a lot. Eyes on your own.
Screen or paper?
Yeah, screen now. Yeah, paper or screen. Okay, yeah, I forgot generational gaps. Yes, paper or screen. Good. 4, don't make me call your...
Mother or father or whoever you're living with.
Yes. In my case, don't make me call your mom because my mom didn't play that. All right, 5, this will be on the...
Agenda?
No. Try again.
Stepladder.
No.
I don't know. Well, this
will be on the...
Announcements.
No.
This
All
will,
right, class, this will be on your...
This will be on your active student.
No.
What?
You give up?
No, I'm not giving up yet. All right, class, this will be on your weekly agenda.
No.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's gotta be it.
This will be on your... Come on now. Last one.
This will be on your schedule.
No.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Test. This will be on your test. Yes.
Oh.
All right, class, this will be on your...
Test.
Yes.
I get it now.
Come on now. All right. You get what you...
Deserve?
You get what you...
Get.
And you...
Don't throw a fit.
There you go. I knew you could get that one. All right. This is not a privilege. Oh, no. This is a privilege, not a...
This is a privilege, not an award. I don't know what hold on, let me think. This is a privilege. Dude, I'm so lost. What is happening?
This
This is
a
the part where you
privilege.
click. This is the part where you click in the music and it's like.
Doo, 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 doo. That's what I was thinking.
Yep, this is it right now. Thinking bubbles right here too.
This is a privilege,
Oh.
This
This is a privilege. I don't know. I give up.
not a right. This is a privilege, not a right. Like, I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Right?
I get it.
All right. Hey, I'm not here to babysit. I'm here to.
Teach you.
There you go. Good. You didn't do that bad, guys.
Yes,
You know,
indeed.
it's like 2 or 3.
Yes, indeed.
Out of 8. All right. So last thing we're gonna wrap up in terms of we're gonna jump back into the real talk. Okay. So what is the best tips that you think for balancing school and life?
Balancing school and life, like what's being taught. Is that what you're like?
Like balancing academics and like your personal life.
So like, I'm trying to think about how I'm gonna word this. So like, thinking. When you say balancing, are you talking about like how you have your out of school life and your in school life, and you have to try to how you're gonna balance those two together?
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Just depends on your school schedule. Like how many days a week you're going to school, how many hours a day you're gonna be going to school. It's
What type of student you want to be?
Exactly.
I like that. All right. All right. So now we're going to get into some parents submitted questions. So I had some parents who submitted some questions that we wanted to ask the high school student. Okay. So what do teens wish their parents understood about high school today?
It's a little harder than it seems. It's not. It just depends on what it is. Also, teachers are not what they say they are. Some.
Okay. What do you mean?
Like if you have an inclusion class, I don't have to go with an inclusion teacher or anything, but sometimes I get placed into those classes and then the main teacher walks out, inclusion teacher steps up, acts like big bad whatever, and then when the main teacher walks back in, they're back to, oh, I'm sorry, just back to like being normal.
So some of them being two-sided, if
Yep.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
When parents are around, teachers act differently.
Ooh,
But when
that's true.
parents are gone, teachers are back to.
Right. So make sure parents, in terms of talking with and meeting your teachers, because I know some of you guys have already met them or will be meeting them, make sure that you kind of vet them. And I'm not saying believe your student 100%. Take it with a grain of salt. That's what I've learned in terms of education. But you kind of have to be in between. Okay, so try to get to know your teachers. All right. So how do you handle peer pressure or making real friends? That's what a
Peer
parent wants to
pressure
know.
or making real friends.
Yeah.
A lot of that just depends on if you're gonna. A lot of that just depends on if you're gonna be sticking to yourself or chasing popularity. You know what I mean? Like if I'm over here by myself, I'm gonna have to go find friends. But if I'm in a big group of people, I'm like, oh, look at that new girl over there. Why don't you go talk to her? Just go over there. It's not going to hurt you, I promise. Just go over there and talk to her. I'm getting peer pressure into going to meet somebody new instead of just doing it on my own.
Right.
While if I'm by myself, if I want to go talk to them, that's my decision.
Right.
I
like
hope
that.
that was like the question.
No, yeah, absolutely. Because again, they're going to be faced with a lot of peer pressure. So as parents, in my opinion, I would make sure, because like I said, I'm not a parent, but I'm also still young and I can kind of still see it. You just have to make sure, like he was saying, stick true to yourself, stand your ground, and don't try to fit in. You will find your clique eventually. Okay, this is coming from those who are upcoming freshmen, even in middle school. It can be hard. I get it. I'm not saying that it's not, right? But as parents, I would say solidify in your children who they are, what they stand for, what's their values, because a lot of them still don't know. They're influenced a lot by social media. They see people who are making a lot of money or they're this and they're that, and they're like, oh, well, I want to do that too. Well, in order to do that, you have to find out who you are first. And that's what I think they don't teach a lot in school about, like, the other countries, they talk about that from kindergarten to darn near 5th grade.
Other
about who you
countries?
are. Yeah,
Should you be looking at other countries like that?
absolutely.
Not me.
I be research. I'm a researcher. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd at heart, okay? So what would you want your parent to say when you're having one of your hardest days in school? Like, what's the best way for them to be supportive when you're having a hard day?
Just give me something to eat and let me be.
Okay.
For me, that's
For
what I
you,
would rather.
right.
I would rather give me something to eat and then just go sit in my room By myself.
Okay. So give you some space rather than
Yeah.
trying to push.
Yep.
Okay. Because I know some parents who would literally hound their children over and
Yeah,
over.
not
Hey,
me,
what's going
not
on?
me.
You need to
Can't-
speak to me. Then there's a clash right there. So parents, sometimes all you need to do is just let them know that you're there for them and give them that space and time to kind of understand their feelings. And then when it's time, they will come to you. I think that would be probably the best advice for them.
Yeah. All right. So this is going to be the.
How you gonna take over like that?
Just let me take it.
No, I'm not. Well, I got to say some things first before
All
we
right, we'll say some
get
things and then I'm
into
gonna
it.
end
Okay. So anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by the special guest,
I'll get you good.
we're gonna have some boxing gloves after this.
I wanna
Anyway,
win.
so there was this movie that I watched recently with my Kickstart, my summer camp people for
Indeed.
education. We watched this movie called Wonder. You ever heard of it?
The one with the kid that has the, not in a bad way, the one that has a messed up face and he puts
Yeah.
he puts the head.
Hell,
thing
yeah,
on,
the astronaut. Yeah,
helmet on and he gets made fun of at
I've been
school.
meaning to watch that, but then I was trying to figure out something that they would be intrigued in while also
Yes.
eating popcorn and answering questions ELA related. So we watched the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting in the back when we was watching it.
Were you crying?
I darn near cried twice.
Oh,
I'm
this
not gonna
guy,
lie.
this guy.
Listen, because but the thing is, it summarizes and wraps everything up because in the story, basically at the end, he says everyone deserves an applause at some point in time.
Right. Everybody deserves that one.
That
one
recognition,
moment.
right?
Exactly.
And so it comes to say that the main character, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but the main character
watched
been
it.
through a lot in terms of bullying, in terms of people stabbing in the back, and friendships. And so it just comes to show you just be who you are, and if you're mainly positive, it's going to come back around and serve you with a greater purpose.
Indeed.
If that makes sense. So that's my
Indeed.
little advice in terms of it. If you haven't watched Wonder, go and watch it. It's an amazing movie. I think everyone needs to watch it, especially before the first day of school, in order to kind of come back with kindness rather than coming back with the drama and the negativity. I know y'all don't want to be back on the first day of school, but think of it as a new opportunity to reinvent yourself and to do better rather than just doing the
Indeed.
same old. So,
Indeed.
yeah. So
why I
applaud
like using
yourself.
that word.
Thank you, teachers, for being there. I would like to thank everyone on today's episode. If you've gotten this far, there is a catchphrase, a 4-letter or 4-worded catchphrase that we're going to put each month. So we're going to do like a little mini segment to where when it comes in, we'll give you the first word, and then at the end you'll be raffled in for $50 if you type in the comments what your words is going to be. So the first word is going to be Olipop. This is not sponsored by Olipop, but Olipop, listen. If you're looking for new content creators, I'm trying to do better. This is my first podcast, so I love you guys.
He said a podcast.
Podcast, first episode. So if you like to sponsor, hey, even if it's $15 a month, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
So that's the first word. But that wraps up today's episode. If you laughed, learned something, or just thought of something like, hey, I needed this to kind of get myself ready for the beginning of the school year, go ahead and follow, like, and hit that share button and send it to another student or parent. Again, I'd like to thank Dawson, my special guest.
No problem.
I really appreciate you for being here, giving the perspective of a student. We might come in on the next episode and have teachers come in and or parents. You never know. Okay.
You never know with
never know.
the Mr. Johnson.
Again, you guys have a great day, and until next time,
We will see you later.
we'll see you later.